Check, check. Hope you can hear me. Welcome, Omis. Thank you so much for being here. I am Freddie. If this is our first time moving together, we're going to get into a core and restore practice today. So, yes, we are going to light a little fire in our center. This is the powerhouse of our yoga practice, right? So, this sort of work, this sort of supplemental practice is going to help you fly in arm balances. It's going to help support you in inversions. And as you move through these awesome, funky, creative transitions that we get into over here. So, if you would like to enjoy a supported bridge pose as part of the restore portion of this practice, please grab a yoga block. If you need some gear, you can use my Mattify code down below for a sweet discount on cork blocks, foam blocks, awesome yoga mats. There's so many different kinds, and yeah, other accessories. So please check that out if you are in need of anything. And yeah, let's get started when you're ready. Come down to your back body. Create this, come into like this mini Shavasana, yeah? Take a moment to soften and relax everything. Finding this balance of effort and ease, right? Sthira and Sukha. Softness and force, fierce effort. Graceful strength, yeah? Oh, I'm a big fan. And these core practices are going to really help us find that grace and strength. So when you're ready, begin to press your palms down into the earth. Activate through your feet, so press energy out through the heels as you flex your toes. Reaffirm this activation in the upper body, so press your elbows down, press your shoulders down, press your hands down, press the back of the head down. And then hover your right foot, hover your left foot. Lower the right heel, lower the left heel. Whew, awesome. Right heel lifts, hover. Left heel lift, hover. Stay here. Press the palms down, lengthen through the tailbone. Our upper body is really firmly rooted, right? And then lower the right heel, lower the left heel. Awesome. Now really press down into the palms. Lift both feet up towards the sky. If that means you generously bend through the knees, yeah, baby. Inhale in. And exhale out. Keep your legs up. Bring your hands to your rib cage. Now bring them down a little bit, and maybe you even kind of pinch your side. Do you feel some muscles under there? Inhale in. And then exhale, SH sound through the mouth. Shh. Move your fingertips around until you feel a tightening underneath. And then once you do, awesome. These are our transverse abdominals. These muscles are really important to help us move through our yoga practice. Inhale in. Exhale. Shh. Feel that activation. Maintain this this tightness in the torso, for a lack of better terms, and then slowly hover, lower the heels down towards a hover. Only go as far as your low back allows. So once it starts to lift up off of the ground, stop there. And then lift your feet back up towards the sky. Did you maintain that core integrity? If not, that's okay. This is a practice. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale slowly, lower the heels down. Maybe you bring your hands down again for that stability. Maintain the activation through center. Hover, pause, hover. And then exhale, rise back up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, inhale, lower. Exhale, keep going. Pause when your feet are up and above. Grab your block. Take the block up towards your toes. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Pull the scapulas apart. Inhale in. Exhale. Bring your toes towards the block. Maybe they tap. And separate. And bring them up to tap. And release. Bring it up, tap. And release. It's like we're lifting our tailbone, yeah? And then our toes are coming up towards the block. And if you're here, this is okay, right? This is a lot, so maybe you send them out, bring them up. It's all good. Wherever you feel an activation, it's going to be different for all of us, right? Maybe this is your first core practice ever. Maybe this is your 1,000th. Maybe this is your 5th one today. So, just meet yourself where you are. It's all good. Find that graceful strength. And then pause on the up pulse when your tailbone is lifted. Soften something. Take your gaze up and back, so lengthen through the back of the neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bend the knees. Bring the toes down towards the ground just for a second. Maybe you windshield wiper the legs back and forth a bit. So find that ease or that softness even through those tough moments. That's what makes our yoga practice, and not just another workout, right? Lift the knees parallel to the sky now. Lengthen your tailbone. Maybe you rock side to side. Really lengthen out. Take an inhale in. Exhale out. Lift the block up towards the sky, towards the sky. And now straighten through the right leg. Bring the heel down towards the ground to hover. Take your block under the left thigh and around. And bring the right knee back up. Straighten. Extend, lower. Bring the block under. Boom. Breathe however you want here. Stay nice and lifted. Stay soft in the face. Yeah. Balancing the effort and the ease. Yeah. And we're not counting, so, if that's your thing, I apologize. All right, do one more on this side, and then we're going to switch it out. Pause wherever you are. Not wherever you are, when you come back to neutral center. And then extend the left leg. Lower it down to hover. Block goes underneath the right thigh and around. Left knee up. Extend. Lower. Hover. Block comes around. Boom. Keep this going. Notice if your knees are starting to come up towards your chest. Send them forward a bit. What's going on in your TVA, your transverse abdominals? Find that activation, that hugging in. We're almost done with our core. You guys are doing great. You got it. Do one more on the side. Pause. Extend through the legs. Send the arms up. Inhale in. Exhale, tap the block with your toes. Inhale to let go. Exhale to tap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, last tap. Pause. 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 And release. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Send your block forward. Take a moment here. Soften your shoulders. Wiggle them a little bit like so. And then when you're ready, inhale, pause. Exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Block goes forward between the thighs. This is our last bit. You got it. Squeeze the block with your hands. And then pulse. 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 Hug your navel down. Low ribs in. Lengthen your tail. Gaze is kind of up, right? If you're inside, look to the corner of the top of the room where the wall and the ceiling meet. And if you're outside, just look up. Squeeze the block. Soften your jaw. 10, 9, 8. You can do anything for 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Amazing. Plant the soles of the feet. Kick up off the toes, bring the knees up into the chest, and then rock side to side. Not really rock side to side. Allow the knees to fall left to right. Just stretching, twisting through the lower body, the lower part of the spine. Which is what? The lumbar. We're kind of in the lumbar and low thoracic area. At least I am. Maybe it just feels like that because my torso's so short. All right, even it out. Come back to center. Plant the soles of the feet down. Let's restore. Bring your block underneath your sacrum for a supported bridge. And we're going to stay here for a bit. Yeah, baby. So get comfy. Get comfy, my friend. If you want to get, extreme here and bring your shins down, maybe you do that. I don't know. This is I just know that some people are like crazy flexible. Some people are not, so it's just like, we're just finding a little bit of an opening here. If you want more, you can bring it up to the third setting. This feels good sometimes, especially after core work. Oh yeah, I love this. And it may be too high for some, so just acknowledge. It's okay. Don't get hung up on it. Maybe level 1 is intense, We're all so different and unique. And just stay authentic. When we get off track from our authenticity, that's when things just refuse to go right. And I mean, maybe not. Maybe, tests and all that stuff, whatever. But I really think that it'll fall into place, at least eventually, if you're staying authentic to yourself. So if that means you do something totally different here, do it. Just try to find a little stretch, a little lengthening, a little extension in the hip creases and maybe the abdominals. If you want a wheel pose, do it. Although we're supposed to be restoring, so that's why your humble guide is going to stay here. And use this part of the practice as soul medicine. So maybe you take a moment to reflect on something that's happening in your world. Shed a little light onto it, maybe. Maybe you think of your gratitude list. And what the heck, if you're having some sort of really delicious, nourishing dinner tonight, maybe you think about that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, thinking about what we're going to do later. We always hear be present in the yoga practice, right? Well, I'm just going to say for this pose right now, if you want to think about what you're doing later, the nourishing things, yeah, think about it. If it brings a smile to your face, absolutely. All right. Now, if you want to, maybe you bring your hands to your low back for a little extra support here. Make sure your feet are in alignment with your hips. Keep the right foot where it is. Lift the left knee up. Keep the knee bent. And then maybe you explore with straightening it out. This is going to, feel different for everybody. You're going to feel things in your sacrum, so no need to push it here. And then lower the left foot. Right knee comes up. Bend and straighten. And slowly bring the foot down. Now, be gentle with yourself here, right? Assist yourself. Lift your hips up. Maybe you lift your heels. I like to lift my heels so it gives me a little extra space. Lower the block, remove it, and slowly, one vertebra at a time, lower your spine down to the earth. Yes. And then pick up your feet, grab the outside edges of them, and find a happy baby pose. You can find some movement here if you want, or stillness. Take in your surroundings. What's the temperature like? What's the quality of air? The lighting? Any smells, noises? Slowly release. That was a spider. Yes, it was. I knew it was. Sorry, little buddy. Can you just go over there? I didn't hurt him. All right, release your feet. Extend the legs. Now walk your legs over towards the left side of the mat. You can stay here or pick up your right ankle and cross it over your left and then pedal, really gas pedal through the right foot. Extend through the arms up and overhead. Shimmy your head, neck, and shoulders and your arms over towards the left side. And grab the right wrist with the left arm. Find a little side body stretch. Again, press energy out through the right heel. Gas pedal. Find a little deeper range of motion. Find a little extra sensation. Big breath. And exhale to release. Other side. And then we're done. Walk it over. Well, I'm off my mat a little bit here. Walk it on over. Cross. Head, neck, and shoulders. Arms extend. Grab the wrist. Send energy out through the left heel. Oh, feel the stretch. Soften your jaw. Allow your right arm to be heavy. I just noticed mine was flying up into the air. Take an inhale in. And exhale out. Softly release. Come to center and find your version of Shavasana. If that means butterfly, recline butterfly, go for it. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. If you want the opposite, constructive rest, feet wide, knees in to touch. Traditional Shavasana. If you want to come over onto your side body for a fetal, oh boy, for a fetal position, go for it. And then just take a moment to settle in and soften. Soften, soften, soften. One final time. Bring your awareness to your breath. Notice how it is nourishing your body every time you take a loving inhale in through the nose. And a long exhale out through the mouth. So good for the system. Another just like that. Big inhale in. And exhale out. Surrender. Feel to heal, right? And we can't help but to feel things during core work. And we can't help but to heal during restorative. I hope you enjoyed this practice, my friends. Stay here as long as time allows. We'll take one final inhale in together. Big breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, my friends.